Hey there, Dan. Lizzie?
Oh, hello?
Hi there.
If you don't mind, I actually had some questions about this Torque Dog situation.
Yeah? Go ahead.
It seemed like people were really interested in seeing Torque Dog's inventory. Any idea why?
An adventurer like him, he could have had all kinds of cool stuff.
Uh-huh. Torque Dog was clearly targeted with this trap. Why him?
Well, he was bragging about having some kind of rare item.
Wouldn't show it to anyone, of course. Typical Torque Dog.
So this rare item that Torque Dog claimed to have, what can you tell me about it?
We don't know exactly.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Lizzie, seems like you're not much of a Torque Dog fan. What's the deal?
Oh, come on. You met him, right? Nobody liked that guy. I'm just the only one who will actually admit it.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't the nicest person.
Okay, that's it for now. Thanks.
What'd you find out?
It's all tangled up, but it sounds like Torque Dog claimed to have some sort of rare item.
I didn't see anything like that in his inventory, though.
Yeah, something's not quite adding up here. Hey, Sparkles, and Cassie Rose, yeah?
Yep, hi, that's me.
Hey there, Jesse.
Oh, Winslow says hi too.
You mind if I ask you guys some questions?
Nope. What are the questions?
Got any guesses why someone would kill Torque Dog?
Gosh. He was a little prickly around the edges, you know? You'd have to ask other people about that. I didn't really know him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say anything mean about a guy that's not here to defend himself, but, well, you met him, right? Prickly is kind of an understatement.
Cassie, you seem pretty upset about people wanting to poke around Torque Dog's inventory.
Oh, was I?
Yeah, you were. Why was that?
Well, it was just so... It's insensitive, right? I mean, it had just happened, and she was all curious about what was in his pockets. Just made me mad, I guess.
There was drama between Lizzie and Torque Dog, right? Got any insight?
Sorry, I'm not getting wrapped up in that, especially now that Torque Dog is, you know.
But it's weird, right? Definitely seems like there's some beef. Not that I want to get into rumors or anything like that.
Sparkles, Cassie, Winslow, thanks for the time.
No problem.
Yeah, anytime.
Get anything out of them?
Found out this group has a whole lot of secrets they're keeping from each other.
That's definitely something.
Hey guys, Stampy and Stacy, right?
Oh, hello.
Hey, Jesse. What's up?
I know things are a little nuts right now, but I've got some questions.
Oh, really? What?
Seems like Lizzie and Torque Dog really didn't like each other. Know anything else about that?
Oh, that. Real shame.
He broke into her house and stole a bunch of stuff from her. She was super upset about it.
You don't say. Anyone you can think of that would want something bad to happen to Torque Dog?
Well, I never had that big of a problem with him personally, but I know other people did. Quite a few, actually. I don't know if you noticed, but he was a bit of a griefer.
Yeah, and a thief.
Thief, huh? Interesting. Stacy, you seem pretty curious about what was in Torque Dog's inventory. What's up with that?
Well, Torque Dog was a pretty notorious thief. I was just curious what he had. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, you two. This has been enlightening.
No problem.
Yeah, no problem.
So did you find anything out from Stacy or Sturdy Cat?
Stampy Cat?
Right. So did you find anything out?
Apparently, Torque Dog was a well-known thief.
A thief, huh? Well, that might have something to do with it, don't you think?
Agreed. So, Torque Dog was a thief, and he supposedly had something rare, but Feels like there's still a piece missing. No one will tell me what this rare item is.
I think I can shed some light on that situation, actually.
Well, now my curiosity is piqued.
He already had me at rare item.
Of course he did.
Why is everyone so secretive about this thing? What's the big deal?
There's a temple way out in the middle of nowhere. No one knows who built it, but it's been there forever. People have been trying to track down the temple's location for ages because they want this treasure. It's supposedly deep in its basement. Now, it looks just like an ordinary flint and steel, but it's actually super rare. It's got this enchantment on it.
It can open portals to other worlds?
Exactly. Wait, what? You know about the enchanted flint and steel? How did you know that?
I actually have one of my own.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Just used it a little while
Jeez,
ago to
put
get...
that away. You can't just pull that out here. Okay. I had a theory about why you were here, and I think this might just prove it. Everyone? We've all been freaking out, wondering why we were all brought here. Why Torque Dog died? And Jesse has just uncovered a very important clue.
What? Really?
Whoever killed Torque Dog, whoever invited us, they're after the enchanted flint and steel.
Sparkles?
Stampy, pull yourself together. Sparkles.
Everyone stop moving. There could be more traps.
Greetings, adventurers. I am the White Pumpkin. One of you has the treasure I desire, and I will not rest until it is mine, even if I have to resort to murder.
More panicking!
I'm too cute to die!
Pick your sparkles. Pick your sparkles.
No, what's going on? No!
Whoa, hang on.
This is awful. Terrible. Who was that guy?
And there's no such thing as white
All
pumpkins.
the white pumpkins hanging all over the place!
I don't like it. I really don't.
The white pumpkin is our host.
That's the host? Well, I'm not sticking around to see how the rest of this party goes. Ugh.
So much for a nice dinner party.
I don't like the sound of that.
Shut the door! Shut the door!
Come here, Winslow. Don't be scared. So we're stuck in here. And if we're stuck in here, we're all doomed.
I thought I heard Sparkle say something about a flint and steel.
Oh, please don't bring that up again.
Well, obviously Torque Dog didn't steal it.
Okay, but who then?
Jesse?
Well, I guess I'm next then.
Nope, not happening.
Don't worry, Ivor. I'll protect you.
I appreciate that, Jesse. I just hope that this white pumpkin isn't beyond both of our abilities.
Well, I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation for how the White Pumpkin is doing all this. I mean, the whole place has got to be rigged with traps, right? Torque Dog, trap. Sparkles, trap.
Yeah, we need to find out what makes these traps tick. All right, I'm gonna investigate that dining room.
Cool. I'll keep those guys in the hall for now so I can keep an eye on everyone.
An excellent idea. Don't want them messing up the crime scene.
I'm sticking with you, Jesse. Doesn't seem safe to wander off alone.
Okay, people, clear out! This is a crime scene!
Okay, how are you doing this, White Pumpkin? Impressive.
Anything?
Nah, looks like a regular old fireplace. Okay, so this was the dining table where we were all gathered together right before... Man, poor Sparkles.
Crushed under sand. Whoa. Really nasty way to go.
This looks like the exact spot where the white pumpkin appeared, but now, just a portrait. Unless... it's just a costume on an armor stand with a jukebox for the voice. No sign of how it was triggered.
Wow. The white pumpkin must have some amazing redstone skills to rig up something like this. But why? Must have taken a lot of work to rig up.
It must have been a diversion from whatever was going on in the room at the time.
What, like you think the white pumpkin was in the room with us?
Possibly. Okay, let's give this a shot.
Just like before.
Greetings, adventurers. I am the White Pumpkin.
Yep.
One of you
Just like
is the
before.
treasure I desire, and I will not rest until it is mine, even if I have to resort to murder.
Jesse!
He's back! The white pumpkin's back!
Don't worry, everyone, it's just a dummy. A white pumpkin costume on an armor stand.
Wait, what? Why?
The trap that killed Sparkles, the whole show with the white pumpkin, it was all triggered by a button on the table.
But what does that mean?
I am so creeped out right now.
Understandably.
It means that the white pumpkin is toying with us. He set up this whole house as a trap, and now he's just watching us get snared in it.
Wait, so you're saying that the white pumpkin is one of us?
That's right, Mr. Stampy. One of us is a murderer.
And he sat right here.
Wait, but that's not where Jesse found the button before.
There's more than one?
I'll see if I can find all of them.
Nice work, Jesse.
Yes, I must say I'm relieved to know that there's a logical explanation for what the white pumpkin's been doing.
So what now? Feels like we've made some good progress so far, though, right?
We need to figure out the most likely suspects and interrogate them. Judging by the tipped arrows in these traps, the white pumpkin must have some serious chops in brewing and redstone.
Okay, that's all of them.
If you could all please take the same seat you were at before. 4 of your seats are marked. These are the seats that had a button to activate the trap. That means the white pumpkin could only be Dan, Stampy, Lizzie, or Lucas.
Wait, you're accusing us? Wait, what?
I echo their sentiments exactly. I didn't even see a button.
Me neither.
This is crazy!
Hey, I'm not accusing anyone. Yet.
It sure sounds like you're accusing us, stranger, and I don't care for it.
I'm taking charge now, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I want everyone separated. I'm gonna talk to each suspect, one by one, so I can find out who's telling the truth and who's lying. I got a whole lot of questions, and I want nice, little matching answers for each and every one of them. Understand me?
Loud and clear.
Yes, crystal clear.
Who are you gonna interrogate first?
Lizzie.
Jesse, listen. There's been a lot of talk thrown around today. I don't know what people have told you. I don't know what you believe. But I'll just admit it. I want that enchanted flint and steel as much as anyone. Probably more than any of them. I've been searching for it for years. Do you know how much it stung to have Dan swoop in and take it from under my nose? So aggravating.
Wow, would you kill someone for it?
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'm starting to get real irritated with this white pumpkin fella, though. Listen, I just want to get out of here and get on with my day. What do you have to hear to be convinced that the white pumpkin isn't me?
You like using redstone? Ever make traps with the stuff?
I'm fine, I guess. I can make lights and doors and stuff. You want to do advanced stuff? You gotta talk to Stampy. He was the Tri-Block champion.
Tri-Block champion?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 years in a row, if I recall correctly.
I'm just gonna be straight. Who do you think stole the flint and steel?
Well, it wasn't me, if you're curious. If I had an enchanted flint and steel, I'd be off exploring some other world with it. But me and Dan have been competing to find that thing for years. You're looking for a likely culprit? I'd look at that guy.
I'll keep that in mind. Know what this is?
Tipped arrow. Kinda shoddy work, though. Definitely not one of mine, if that's what you're wondering. Some noob made that thing. Stampy asked me once about how to make those. Could be one of his. Plus, I taught Cassie and Stacy how to make those a while back.
Thanks for your time, Lizzie. That's all for now.
Who's up next?
Send Stampy in here.
Right.
Hello! That was, Lizzie on her way out, right? Listen, I don't know what she told you, but... Jesse, I'm telling you, this is just crazy! Absolutely crazy! Total misunderstanding! I don't even want that flint and steel thingy! Not, as much as the others at any rate. Did I hear someone saying that it has something to do with portals? I don't have any interest in portals. No, sir. Not for old Mr. Stampy Cat, thank you. It's me, Stampy! Everyone's friend!
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, Stampy. I don't believe you.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, because that's the truth. It really is, honest. Please, just tell me what you want to know.
Okay, enough dancing around. Who do you think took the flint and steel?
I don't think it was ever actually stolen.
Oh?
Yeah, so Dan got it ahead of Lizzie, right? And she was pretty angry about it. I think he made up that story about it being stolen so she'd think he didn't have it anymore. Classic Dan move.
What do you know about redstone? What's your skill level with the stuff?
Oh, well, you know, about average? Average level? Moderate? I don't know how these things are graded these days.
That's funny. I heard from Lizzie that you were the Tri-Block champion.
Who? Me? Oh, what a lark. No. She must be mistaken. I know that Dan's been getting really into the stuff lately, though. Just putting that out there, in case you're curious.
Know anything about this?
Oh, wow. What is that? Some sort of magic arrow? No, I've never seen anything like it before. Honest. Dan could probably tell you something, though. He loves weapons and all of that.
You're excused, Stampy. Thank you for your time.
Ah, thank goodness. This room's making me very nervous. Not that it's any of my business, really, but make sure you ask Dan about that flint and steel. He's got quite the history with it.
Ready for Dan?
Yeah, send him in.
Hey, I don't know what the other's been saying, but you have to listen. I'm telling you, you've got the wrong guy. Honest. I would never hurt anyone. You've got to believe me. If anyone's been wronged here, it's me. That enchanted flint and steel everyone's talking about, I found that. That's mine. At least it was before someone stole it. And now everything's gone completely crazy. People getting caught in horrible traps, everyone accusing and blaming each other.
Oh, I see. Someone stole your loot, and you want revenge, huh? That about the long and short of it?
Oh, no. I just want what's rightfully mine. I mean, we all want it. Doesn't mean I kill people for it, though.
Uh-huh.
I'm not the White Pumpkin. You've got to believe me. What can I tell you to convince you?
Out with it. Who stole the flint and steel?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
And you just expect me to believe that? Seems to me that your name's been coming up connected to that Flint and Steel a lot today. Just come clean with me. You're the White Pumpkin, aren't you?
Whoa, 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 whoa. No way, not me. That's just not true. You have to believe
You
me.
want your enchanted Flint and Steel back, and you built this whole house to get it.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't know how, honest.
So, how do you rate your redstone knowledge?
Me? Whew, not much. Not really my scene. You want to know more about that stuff? You should ask Stampy. He was the Triblock champion.
Yeah, 3 years in a row, according to Lizzie.
There, you see? He's the only one here who could have built such amazing traps.
Know anything about this?
Oh, wow. No, I've never seen anything like that before.
No? Tipped arrows not ringing a bell? Made using potions?
Nuh-uh, but you want to know about stuff with potions? I've asked Lizzie. She's way better with that stuff than I am. I always go to her with potion questions.
Noted. You can go now, Dan.
Thanks, Jesse. Thank you.
Oh, come on! This is nuts.
You had a button too. Fair's fair. It's your buddy's turn next.
Hey, Jesse.
Ah, my final suspect. Here to point more fingers and blame more people, I'm sure.
I didn't push the button, you know.
I figured. Thanks, though.
How's it been going in here? It is just non-stop whispering and rumors out there. Me, Petra, and Ivor, pretty much been sticking to ourselves.
So hard to say. I mean, the way they keep throwing each other on the minecart tracks, it's like they're all guilty.
Well, if there's one person who can untangle it, it's you.
Thanks, Lucas. Come on, suspect. It's time to return to the others.
So? Have you decided?
Yes, who do you think the White Pumpkin really is?
Now, hang on, everyone. First of all, I want to thank everyone for answering my questions. There's still not 100% proof of anyone, but...
Yes. Where are your suspicions leaning, Jesse?
Jesse was definitely questioning Stampy the longest.
What? No!
Dan was in there way longer.
Hey, not cool.
Guys, come on.
Having gone through all the evidence, I'm leaning towards Dan right now.
Whoa! Whoa. Are you serious? Are you really serious right
There's
now?
just way too much drama around Dan wanting his Flint and Steel back. It's pretty suspicious.
Guys, you're not really listening to this, are you?
I say we lock him up in the library. Figure out what to do with him in the morning.
I fully endorse this plan.
Sorry, Dan, but we can't take any chances here.
This is nuts. I'm not the White Pumpkin. Aren't you hearing how crazy that sounds?
Well, that was certainly some excitement.
Yeah, no kidding.
If the White Pumpkin is still roaming around, though, he might be trying to set up more traps. We need to figure out how these things work. Like, we know that the Sparkles trap was triggered by those buttons under the table, but what about the trap that turned Torque Dog into a pincushion? If we figure out how these things work, we might be able to find more proof about who the White Pumpkin is, how they're operating.
It must have been triggered from nearby, just like the table buttons.
Sounds like we need to investigate near the trap then.
You guys go on ahead. I'm gonna stay here, keep an eye on these other people. I don't want them trying anything when we're not looking.
Thanks, Lucas.
Back in the kitchen. So, what are we looking for exactly? Buttons like back in the dining room?
There are too many loose ends flying around. A lot of evidence that doesn't add up. We need to find some definitive, concrete evidence.
Got it. I'm on the lookout.
I wonder where Torque Dog's stuff went when he got sucked away.
And Sparkles stuff, for that matter.
These ovens have been busy since we first got here. Who needs that much food? Does this painting have eye holes?
Oh, yeah. How'd I not notice that before?
Seems worth taking a closer inspection. Oh! It some sort of secret passageway. Very clever. What do you suppose that lever does?
Okay, everyone, make sure you're nowhere near that arrow trap.
More of those potion-covered arrows. Nasty.
Well, seems like we found out how the White Pumpkin killed Torque Dog.
Yeah, and how he's getting around the house.
I assume we're investigating the creepy passageway?
I think we've come too far to turn around now.
Well, after you then.
I hope Dan's okay locked up in the library. We could have put them in even bigger danger. What if there are more traps in there?
Unless Dan is the White Pumpkin. In that case, we're just keeping everyone else safe.
Yeah, I guess. I just hope we find what we're looking for.
What do you think that is?
No idea. But look, a lever!
Ivor, no!
What do you think I am? Dense? I was just looking at it!
Oh, good.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, though. See anything that this lever might be connected to? What do you see?
It's the library. I see Dan locked up in there.
Lizzie, what are you doing in here?
I snuck in past that blonde guy. Lucas, I think. We have to talk.
About what?
I know you pushed the button.
No, that's not true.
You don't have to lie to me, Dan. I know it was an accident. I know you're not the White Pumpkin.
Oh, thank goodness. That's such a relief. Yeah, it was an accident, and I felt awful about it ever since. Oh, it's such a relief to be able to talk about this. It's been absolutely tearing me up inside.
I'm sure. Haven't you learned anything about not pushing buttons?
Oh, come on. Nothing like this has ever happened when I pushed a button. I feel just so awful.
The White Pumpkin, he's in there.
Then let's go kick his butt.
Yeah.
What on earth?
What's going on? The door's locked, Jesse!
Spiders, they're everywhere!
Okay, I'll see if I can get in another way.
Why, you little...
Oh no!
What a shame. Enjoying the party? My mask. That's my cue.
Come on!
Jesse, are you okay?
To break through!
Try to keep up. Look out!
soul sand.
Your luck's about to run out.
Oh, this guy's fit.
There! Jesse, I'll cut him off!
Lucas?
Jesse.
Lucas?
Hey. Give me a moment. I'm trying to figure this one out myself.
What happened, Lucas? I thought you were chasing the white pumpkin.
Yeah, I was, and I almost had him until, he took me by surprise and stuffed this pumpkin on my head.
What's going on in here?
No! You called the white pumpkin! Grab him, quick!
On it.
Get out of our way, Jesse.
Yeah, it's all out in the open now. You can't defend your friend anymore.
But Dan was the one who pushed the button that killed Sparkles in the first place.
It doesn't match up. You were there when the white pumpkin did that to Lizzie, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was. So that means I can't be the white pumpkin.
It's the facts, Jesse! These horrible things only started happening when your group arrived. And now, Lizzie is gone too.
I say we throw him outside and let nature take its course.
What? Outside?
Where all the googlies are!
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I still have my suspicions about Lucas, but Jesse did save me. I don't feel right about chucking your friend to the zombies.
Brave stance.
Thank you. See? You all heard Dan, right?
Fine.
Thank you.
Don't go celebrating yet. We've still got to do something with you so you're not roaming around freely.
What, like lock me up in a closet or something?
There was a closet in the main hall with a lovely metal door. Seems like a perfect place to lock someone up.
Wait, I was mostly joking.
Guess that's fair. But I'm keeping guard because I still don't trust him. That cool with everyone?
That's funny, because I don't trust you.
It's fine, Jesse. I'll watch over Lucas.
Awesome.
Come on, Cassie. But don't go getting any funny ideas, blonde guy. This isn't because I like you or anything.
No, of course not.
Be quiet. Prisoners aren't supposed to talk.
Okay, well, what are we supposed to do now? We need to figure out how we're gonna clear Lucas's name. And I'd like to do it sooner rather than later. Seems like some of these people are getting a little stir-crazy.
Somehow the white pumpkin was able to escape that room when Lucas chased him into it. We need to figure out how he did that.
Sounds like a plan to me.
How are things with you?
Oh, just peachy. Stuck in a house with a masked killer. One of my best friends is the current top suspect. It was really nice of Ivor to step up like that, though. Didn't think he had it in him.
Yeah, that guy can still surprise me sometimes.
Agreed. I think there's a lot more there than meets the eye. Okay, well, I vote we get back to it. Don't want to leave poor Lucas in that closet for too long.